Welcome to another segment of the Nutcracker covering the Piccolo part, Piccolo slash Flute 3. We are now at the character dances. So this is Le Chocolat, which is also known as the Spanish dance. It's in scene number 12 of Act 2. So this starts with a trumpet solo with the same melody that we're going to have. And then right here we come in. I believe the first flute is with you as well. Okay, so a few things in this. Practicing to get that first run, all the notes. And the grouping I'm going for is the last triplet, C, D, E flat. So and make sure those last three come out. So going up that scale is how I would practice it a bunch of times. Like that. When you get to these half notes with the accents, or later the dotted quarter on the G, those can sound be a little dangerous on the piccolo and sound a little obnoxious. Just try to match as best you can the trumpet character when the trumpet plays it before you at the beginning. Yep, should have a brightness to the accent. But I think because on the piccolo we're adding in some vibrato, and the vibrato can easily overpower the note, or the vibrato can sound kind of hysterical up there with the accent. And so you want to avoid something like, just a lot of vibrato. You definitely want vibrato, but it has to be kind of just right. And on that F, I was probably sharp on it just now, but I also normally try to make sure when I arrive at the F that I'm not arriving at the F really high because it's sharp, but also because when you get to the G, on my piccolo anyway, my G is very naturally flat or just low. So in order for that high G to sound in tune or to be in tune, I have to make sure the F I arrive at 22, and then later the E flat here right before the G are into, just stable and in as tune as possible. So you just check with your tuner what happens when you arrive at the F, for example. Let's just see. So again, going. Just keep it right there. So for that G, I just try to add my vibrato being kind of light and bright. Like that. Kind of lifted, like a lifted vibrato. And, raising the eyebrows does a lot too. Kind of lift your face and that'll help. When you get to the next line, it's easy to kind of overblow these middle register, just kind of because you were up high previously, so you got to bring your embouchure back down to middle register and just focus on blending more with your whole wind section. And you can make the A flats kind of cute. Very with a lot of character. This measure here, just make sure that you're waiting all the way until after the beat 3. 1, 2, 3, bum. Or it's like a giant, those 30-second notes are like giant grace notes sort of to the downbeat F on the next measure. So starting like 2 before the F, yampa da da yampa, it's just very last minute. And again, try to make sure your high F when you arrive there isn't F, but F, just F, not F and a half. This last bit, all the way up to that high B flat. What I always do is you have E flat, da, da, da. For the E flat here, I play an A flat, so I'm just involving my left hand, and then I'm set to go to B flat. So I go. Like there, so I'm playing a fake E flat, and then I can go right to the B flat from there. Another option, if you don't like that, because the sound of the E flat's a little, you're playing a harmonic, but I think with the whole orchestra it sounds just fine. Another thing you could do though, if you want to play real E flat, to go to the B flat, you can always have the option of just not putting the trill key down, because the issue is going from high E flat to the high B flat, you've got this hop over to get to the trill key. And you could do that, you know, a little hop over, but it's going to be a little glitchy. Yup, like that. It's kind of hard to avoid that. So you could just not put the trill key down for the B flat. Let's see what that does. Oops. You have to really kind of make sure the air for the high B flat is extra fast. I don't know. I like my system of doing the A flat for the E flat, and then you just go. It's really easy. So next coming up, as you may know already, I'm just going through the Nutcracker, doing a little video practice guide on the scenes that have very exposed piccolo parts. I might cover some third flute. I'm not sure. Maybe the Dance of the Mirlitons, and go through that when I get there. Okay, so make sure you hit subscribe, and then you'll get a notification when the next video is up. Happy practicing, happy Nutcracker prepping, and I will see you at the next video.